Hey y'all, it's Taylor Kai here. Let's get into this look at how I went from Beetlejuice all the way over here to orange juice. So right here, I just wash and condition my hair. And some of you guys may be looking at how broken off my hair is. Let me tell y'all, not recently, but 2 years ago, I had a baby and my hair broke off after that really bad. It actually grew a lot more since then. And I ended up taking, vitamin D, which was something that I was lacking after I had my baby. So right here, I am getting ready to use my Shark blow dryer. I love this thing so much. You'll be able to hear it in just a second just to see how it sounds. It's way more better than what, those older, blow dryers are. Now, technically speaking, I should have just parted my hair into sections, but I didn't, and it took me a little bit longer than what it should have. And also, don't forget to use your heat protectant. You need that. Okay, so right here, I decided to do the brush attachment instead. I think that this would be more suitable for me and what I got going on with my hair. The comb attachment did work, but I wanted something to go a little bit faster than what it was doing. I do appreciate this blow dryer so much because not only that, it did come with a whole bunch of different type of attachments. I did, however, have to purchase the comb attachment separately on Amazon. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I keep looking at my hair, how messed up it is. And I don't even know if I would call it damaged because the curls are healthy. It's just those broken spots in between my hair. I should tell y'all what happened. So, after I gave birth, I ended up putting braids in my hair. And from what I was told, that is not a good idea because, as some of you may know, you are not, well, when you're pregnant, your hair doesn't shed or it doesn't shed as much. But after you give birth, all the shedding that you missed out on, it comes back 3 times more. So while my hair was braided up, it low key was shedding inside of the braids. So when I took my braids down, I took them down normal. And then when I washed my hair, let me tell you, it looked like I was from Florida. Like I had 3 wigs in my head. There was 3 big dreads in my head. I could not get them out. It took me about between 4 and 6 hours just to get the knot out. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to cry so bad. So in the meantime, I have been trimming my ends slowly only because I haven't been able to make it to a shop yet just to get the cut that I need. I'm thinking about letting my hair grow out to the point where the ends that are shorter grow to where I'm comfortable with cutting. And then that way, the longer hair, I can just chop all that part off. So right here, I put my hair up and high in a little ponytail, pull it forward, and I'm just going to snip off those ends that need to be cut. Obviously, yes, I know before somebody comments, you need to cut more. Yes, I know that, but I'm not a professional and I don't want to mess it up more than what it already is. So I'm just going to do just a little something to knock that out the way just a little bit, if you know what I mean, because this just looks, I don't think my hair has ever been this bad, but I'm trying my hardest to think of ways to get it to grow back. I have been using my oils. I do believe my oils that I do use in my hair do work. Um, and then, obviously low maintenance hairstyles. I try not to put my hair in ponytails that much either. So it's been wigs, but I'm nervous because it's about to be the summertime. It's going to be really hot, and wearing wigs in the summer is not my thing. So finally, it is time to wash this hair. I call her orange juice. Yeah, so I'm just going to wash her in a sink, lather her up with some shampoo, and just scrub her down. Obviously, this is a pre-used wig that I've already worn before. So I'm just going to just wash all that excess makeup off and whatever product I used in that hair last time. Also, I'm low-key thinking about just rinsing that hair even more just to wash some of that color out. I don't know what next color that I want to put on top of that, but I mean, I think I am going to just end up letting it fade. I don't think that I'm going to put like a color strip on that. I don't want to mess up the quality of the hair. So right here, I added on some conditioner and I let that sit on there for a while, as you can see. All right, y'all. So take a look at her. She looking pretty good. This is her all washed and clean, and I am just going to let her air dry overnight. Now, let's go ahead and put this wig cap on. Get her all nice and steady, but I, of course, need to brush those edges back. I always forget this one step, like right before I put on my thing, but I'm glad I remembered right here. I used a little bit of mousse, used my edge brush, aka toothbrush that I use for my hair, and brushed all that back. And then I am just going to Febreze all of that down. So now it is time to go ahead and cut those ears out and start trimming that down. But before I do, let's put some powder on here. I try to get the color that mostly, matches my skin, to get that bald effect. You don't necessarily have to do this. I just do out of habits. Now check her out. She's all dried up. Like I said, I let her air dry for about 24 hours. And there is no extra band in the back, so I need to make sure that I get her extra secured down. I also forgot to mention that I didn't have any lace tint spray, so instead I used this mousse. It's like a tanning mousse that you can get from, I think it's by Jergens. And I just pumped a few sprays on the lace. So if you don't have anything that can, that, like the lace, the even lace tinting spray or whatever it is that you may use, the tanning lotion or the tanning mousse works just as fine.
We made our connection. She nodded and winked. On this new it said, it's about time we get together. Let's dance now. Hook up like we can do whatever.
Okay, so right here I am using my Bold Hold lace glue. Y'all may be looking at my stocking cap. I know it's not perfect, but that's okay because it's going to be hiding underneath the wig. From what you didn't see, I actually squeezed a little bit of Bold Hold on a piece of paper. So that's why I'm using the comb to lay some of that down. I'm dipping the tail of the comb into the glue just to, push some of the edges of what's that called? The wig cap down. And now I'm adding some extra and then I'm going to blow dry that to make it a little tacky so it's easier for the wig to lay down smoother. I like to start with laying the wig down in the front first so I can map out, make sure where I want to have my part, wherever the case may be, especially if you have a closure, which this one is not, but if you do have a closure, you want to make sure your part is laid where you want it to be first.
It's all part of the game. Cause to her, who I'm with, don't really mean a thing. She knew what I liked, and now I'm thirsty for gold. Since you were sexy, right? How you working your body? You can make me do it, Baby, turn around, stick it out, I wanna see it. She make the first move, intoxicated. She crazy, I'm fighting my tears control. I'm feeling it, you don't know who's watching.
So right here, I am getting ready to melt this down. I'm trying to make sure that the edges are staying down, and I prefer to just hold it so it doesn't lift up before I put that band on, because that's the most annoying part, if that ever happens. So let's go ahead and melt her.
You're making it hard for me to stay, hard to walk away, hard, I don't wanna play no more, hard, all I can take it. You got me baby, sensual, riding.
Now that I have the wig band on, it is time to blow dry her out, especially since I just let her air dry. I'm going to use the comb attachment again and a little bit of the Chi heating spray or heating protectant spray to blow her out a little bit before I flat iron her. So right here, I'm using a little bit of a light mist of the argan oil. It's a very lightweight oil just to give it a little bit of a shine and give it more of that smoother press when I do put the hot comb on it and the flat iron. So as you can see, the hot comb is definitely making a big difference, especially with the little oil sheen that I sprayed on there. It makes it look a lot smoother. So just wait and see when you see what this flat iron does.
They say I'm crazy, the way you got me open, baby. Ooh. They say I'm bugging, the way I'm top sweating your loving. Ooh. They all sit and wonder why this feeling I cannot hide. It ain't a question of pride.
I also want to mention that I didn't do any more than 2 passes on the hair. I usually just do 1. I think I had my flat iron on, I think 350 as well. So if you want to keep the integrity of your hair, remember not to do too many passes. Use the heat protectant. That's always important.
It's love. Ooh, it's love. It's love. Ooh, it's love. Ooh, it's love. Ooh, it's love.
All right, now that she's all done flat ironing and being pressed, stuff like that, it's time to take that wig band off, and you can see how much a big difference it has made from it being air dry to this. So now that I got that wig band off, I'm just gonna hot comb those edges back just a little bit just to give it more of a natural look. I'm not gonna do too much on the baby hair thing. One, because on wigs, I'm not that great at it. On my own hair, I'm like, I can run in the Olympics on that one, but on wigs, I need a little bit more practice. But I think this looks good so far. So I'm just going to take the hot comb, run over it one more time. And, yeah, also in the comments down below, tell me what color I should do on top of this. Should I let the orange fade out a little bit, or continue to keep it orange with the little blonde highlights? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do just yet. I thought maybe like a little red rinse with that what I'm wondering what that would do with that. I don't know. Let me know and tell me what you think. This boy loves to keep making guest appearances in my videos. So right here, I'm just cutting off some excess hair that I did not need. And it's pretty much finished for this part. I was going to do a makeup tutorial with this one, but I said to myself, why don't I just make that another video? So stay tuned for that coming up soon. And tell me, guys, what you think so far. I think it came out pretty good.
It's love. It's love. were revealed, 'cause you were a dream that just should not have been a fantasy real.
All right, y'all, this is the end of the video. Why don't you guys tell me what you think? Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys follow all my social medias. Bye.